Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a beautiful Florence here with me, who is an Instagram model and one of the hosts of our upcoming fashion events, the fashion major event. Florence, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm very well. You're looking stunning. I must say this. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You're looking amazing as well.
So before the other guests come in and join, please can you kindly introduce yourself to our audience, to those that are watching right now?
Well, hi everyone. My name is Florence Nasuna Nasanga. I'm Ugandan, but I live in Berlin currently. I'm a student. Yes, I'm an engineering student and I'm a fashion enthusiast. I'm glad to be here.
So tell us about your history with I've scoped your Instagram page and I've seen some beautiful pictures. So tell us a bit about your story with the Instagram thing. But before that, let me say I want to say hello to all those out there that are here with us. Thanks for joining this broadcast. I want to say hello to everybody else. Thank you very much. So continue. Let's tell us about your Instagram page and what you do there.
A short story about my Instagram page is actually I've just started promoting it. Like I've just said this thing of growing the page. It was just last month that I decided to grow the page, and I was just interested in getting a good following so that I can start to grow my brand as a person. Yes.
I'm listening.
And I'm very, very interested in fashion. So if you look at my posts, I really tag fashion stores like Shine, like H&M. Sometimes I buy from Pretty Little Thing. So this is the kind of line that I'm heading to. I'm trying to get into the commercial modeling kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking at the moment.
Okay, before we go, I want to tell our audience here, if you are out there and you have a question concerning fashion, modeling, or whatever, Florence is here. We are going to be joined by some other of my guests very soon. Florence is here. If you have a question, write your question down, and I'm going to put it out to Florence. First of all, you're a student. Yes, you should be. You're busy studying. What brought your mind into? What got your thoughts into thinking you want to do the Instagram thing? Okay, your lady is about to join us.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's more of a hobby. You know, I would compare it with actually a co-curricular activity you can combine with school. Do something you're passionate about, and I'm passionate about fashion.
Can you turn your camera, please? Your camera is upside down.
Mine? Okay.
Yeah, your side is.
Is it better?
So, before you go further, let me introduce one of our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have Chinelo Ntago, who is the CEO of Ogalade and the organizer of this fashion major event. So before I come to Chinelo, Florence, continue.
Yeah. Yes. Like as I was saying, I don't really take the Instagram thing as a whole lot of work for me because it's a hobby. You know, if you do something you love, it's not time. It's time consuming, but it's an investment if you're really looking at it in the business perspective.
But does it interfere with any way with your studies? How do you manage this? The online thing is really time consuming sometimes.
It's very, very time consuming, but the thing is, it's about planning. Here's what I do. When I started, I work with photographers. I work with the professional photographers. Actually, by Tony, he takes my pictures currently, and I'm adding more photographers to my list so they can help me. So we schedule shoots, and I go with different outfits and different looks. So I make content for like a month or so. So right now I have content for about 3 months. So I don't have to go and take pictures all the time. No, it's a schedule. I have a photo shoot like twice a month, and I buy the outfits prior. Then I now schedule when am I going to post. I'm going to post 3 times a week, or depending on how I want the page to move, I will post more frequently. That's how you plan.
Do you seek any professional help in promoting your page or stuff? How do you go about it?
At the moment, I am not seeking any professional help because my page is still small, it's still growing, and I want to handle it myself, because it's a foundation. So I want to engage personally with everyone. So if a person reaches out, they're reaching out directly to me for the beginning. If it goes bigger to like 100,000 followers, then I will definitely need help because I'll be handling different things. By that time, hopefully I have my fashion house running. I would have different things running. So I'd need someone to handle that for me.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Let me move over to Chinelo. Chinelo, first of all, you're very, very low on the camera. Can you bring the camera down? I want to see a bit bold. You're very, very low on the camera. Yeah. Nice. So can you please introduce yourself properly to our audience? We are waiting for Lionel. Where's Lionel? Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Okay, so my name is Chinelo Untitled. I'm the founder of Ogalidi. Ogalidi is a consulting platform, and we focus on branding, personal branding, and professional branding. So we're actually focusing this time on fashion brands. So we are like engaging fashion brands, fashion entrepreneurs, different influencers in the fashion industry, and then pushing their work out there. So we have so many things we're going to talk about. And my profession is more into project management.
Okay.
So kind of managing different areas and different organizations and pushing the brands out there. And this is what we do at Ogalidi, as well as increasing visibility.
Okay, but let me stay on this one. Please, can you tell us a bit about Fashion Major Events? Tell us a bit about it. That's your baby. I see you smiling already.
It's just me. I just want to smile. So Fashion Major Event is the coming together of everyone in the fashion industry, and as well as involving every other person who is fashion enthusiastic. And we all wear clothing. We all wear jewelries, wristwatches, and everything, So it's like we're bringing everyone together on a platform to interact with each other, to communicate, to network, and like get to know more about new brands, new styles, and different things that are happening, and how to, like, when you get one-on-one discussion with a brand that you've not heard of before, you could ask questions. Why is this so? How can you be a part of the brand to push it forward and things like that? So Fashion Major Events is bringing everyone together to discuss the lines in fashion and what's happening in the fashion industry.
Sorry, are you limited? Is the event limited to Germany alone, or it's open to international?
It's actually open to the international world. It's not just Germany. So most of our brands are from all over the world. So it depends on where you are. It's not limited to Germany alone. It's all around. It's international. So you're welcome to join if you're a fashion brand or an influencer. You're welcome to the event.
Florence, I want to ask you a question. Apart from the Instagram, have you been involved in modeling before? Have you been modeling before this, or how did you just come about this?
Apparently, I've not been modeling at all. It's just I love taking pictures. So I was like, okay, let me try to spice this up a little bit by getting brands and just doing adverts for them, but cost and loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. And now you are one of the moderators on the upcoming event, the Fashion Major Event. This event is coming up online very soon, and it's very serious one going to be brought. So, Florence, you're going to be a moderator on this event. How did all this come about? How did we get you into this?
Well, it was actually at an event as well. I would not call it, an event that I got to meet Samson, Afrobeats Germany, and I told him about my interest in fashion. And it was just a coincidence that this event was happening at exactly the same time. So that's how I come in. Then he says, oh, you can actually make a presentation or do be a panel moderator or co-moderator with them, lady. And I was like, I'll take the opportunity. Why not?
Don't mind me with my fishy attitude. I'm talking about fishy.
It's actually a good idea.
Fishy people.
You bring in
But,
people who are also interested in the event and have ideas and things to put in, and it's really interesting. Yeah.
but then, Chinelo, what did you see after the introduction, after bringing Florence, introducing Florence to you? What do you find? Because after I introduced Florence to you, a few days later you were singing songs that positive songs. What do you see in Florence that you think, okay, there is something here I can work with?
I feel the vibes. There's this vibe about like she's like, I want to do this, I want to do this, this is my areas, and you're like, yeah, why not? All you need is an opportunity. Come on, jump in the boat. And I'm like, yeah, I see something positive here, and really, it's a good one. You're welcome to the team there. I really enjoyed
Thank
the fact
you.
that you
I'm honored.
on different areas and how to spice the event up. Definitely, it will not be a dull event, and I'm assuring you that it's going to be the bomb.
It has to be.
Yeah.
And then what? So let's just look at it for me. What do you think? Why do you decide to go with this event first online? What do you think to do? Why do you decide to do it on visual?
Myself?
Yes. Why did you decide on this visual event first?
We are all under lockdown. This is
Corona team.
lockdown. Because we're under lockdown, we have to be innovative enough to keep life going. And one of the gaps that I noticed in the industry is the fact that most people don't concentrate on branding. You know,
Okay.
so yes, that we have bigger industries in this area. The little ones who are coming up and those who have their brands not yet known, this is your platform. And since it is online, you don't need to the hurdles of traveling, of going to different places, going to other countries is minimized. So you have the opportunity to make this to make your brand known. So the gap is the fact that most people don't even know about you. And like you know, it's only the brands that you know about that you go for. Let me ask you a question, Francis. When you want to buy an article, yeah, regardless of what article it is, what do you think about first? Is it you know what you want to buy? Do you think about what brand you want to buy?
No, most especially I look at the fabrics. I look at how it's going to work with myself. But I look at there are various things. I think the brand, the issue with the brand comes in later. But first of all, what kind of fabric, the color, and
how it will look on you and everything. You know what you want to buy. But most people, it's the brand that comes first. This brand, I'm like a fervent follower of this brand, so I want to buy this brand. This is what comes in because it's a psychological thing. It's something that you don't even think about. But when you want to buy something, you go for, okay, this is what I want to buy, one, and then you're like, it has to be this brand or that or that. You have like 1, 2, 3 different varieties. It's a brand that sticks. The articles may even be the same on all fronts, quality-wise.
I think Florence is smiling. I think a lot of your fans are calling you boss. So Florence, tell me, how is the fashion industry doing in Africa? So I keep calling Germany Nigeria. How is the fashion industry? What do you think we are doing in Africa?
I think I must say it's growing drastically because there's a lot of potential in Africa, and you know we are very, very creative. So everybody has their own sense of style, and it's unique in a particular way, you know. So there's definitely fashion everywhere. You go on the streets and you look at somebody going to work, and you really see this person has styled their outfit to the detail, you know.
I'm one of the poet just wrote, I love them both, the ladies. So, what about me? Are you pushing me aside? And I just turned 10 years. What is that supposed to mean? Is the man left out? Am I not like him? What's going on here? What's going on here? So, Chinelo, tell me what opportunities this event is going to avail to, especially Afro people in the fashion industry from the Afro descent. What opportunities this is going to create for us? Because I know we are still limitations. There are still limitations. We are still going through some struggles to get there. So, what are the opportunities that this will create for us?
Okay, from my point of view, the opportunity that you will gain is massive. One being that you don't even need to spend so much money paying for advertisement or your brand to be visible. It is online, it is free. So what are you waiting for? You just need to send in your articles and your details and your logos. So you have the opportunity to connect. Networking is very important in every business. You must network. If you want to make your business grow, networking is very, very important. So if you network, you bring yourself out there, people see you, your brand becomes visible. So what are your opportunities, or what are your gains? Networking, definitely. Brand visibility. You're on the digital scale. Make good use of this digital scale that we're presenting, the digital platform. The fashion major is a digital platform for you to showcase your brand. So you have lots and lots of opportunities and advantages to be part of this event.
I see you had some major, huge names on this event. I've seen names like the lady who has gallery, the lady with the gallery in Nigeria. Is this event meant only for the top level designers, or do you cater to everybody in the fashion industry?
It's for everybody in the fashion industry. Both the low, the high, everyone is involved. You're welcome to join it. It's not just for the high class, it's also for those who are starting off. So this is a good avenue to push yourself up. It is for everyone. So long as you're a creative designer. Yes. So long as
yes,
you're very, very fresh in the moderating business.
yeah.
This is probably your first time.
It will be my first time.
As a fashion enthusiast, do you have any burning question that you have always had in your mind before going into this Instagram fashion modeling stuff? Have you had any burning question that you have always want to ask a fashion designer or someone in the fashion business? And what is that question?
Yes, I have lots of questions actually. It's right from scratch. How do you build the brand to perfection? I mean, perfection doesn't exist, but there is that level close to perfection. When you look at people, I mean, I look at people, I can compare, I don't know if you know these people, they're in my country. There's a lady called Mrs. Matovo. She is an influencer. She's a fashion enthusiast. On top of that, she shows Uganda to the world, you know. So I really need to get tips from these people, such kinds of people. There's Miss Trudy. I don't know if you know Miss Trudy. There is Karen Kane from Ghana. She is a wardrobe stylist. She's also really good at what she does. So I want to know how they got to this point of professional, you know, how they now make it into a business. As a person, you started off as a hobby, or some people started off as a joke, but then it ends up to be something like a business, makes you money, you know.
And Chinelo, I see that we're doing a lot of traditional African fashion things like beads and all those stuff. Tell us, do you think the international community welcome such kind of African way of beauty, like the beads and all those things? Tell us about this aspect of it.
You know, your fashion sense does not depend on what someone else thinks about you. It's about how you bring or how you project yourself. So from where I'm coming from, we dress sometimes in beads, sometimes we wear pearls, it depends. So me bringing in an expert who is she's really expert in making wearable art. She's going to tell us more about wearable art, the importance of it, and everything. I'm very sure that people cannot accept what they don't know, except if you tell them what it is. So this is like an educational platform as well to educate the international body about wearable beads, wearable arts. You don't need to get like a confirmation from anyone to be who you are, right? You don't need anyone to say, okay, you can be something now. You don't need that. So you don't need anybody's approval of wearing your beads if that is the kind of fashion you like or you love. So definitely, you don't need anybody's approval to do anything. You just need to have that confidence. And I like how she puts it. She says, I make beads for confident and bold women. So you can imagine when you hear something, you'll be like, wow, yeah, of course. If you're bold enough, why not? Right? Why not? So from my point of view, it is not about what people think about what you wear. It's how confident and comfortable you are in what you wear.
Florence, are there more to Africans wearing beads? Is it just about the fashion symbolism, or what is there to it? Is there any extra thing that this thing is telling that the world doesn't know about the Africans wearing beads?
I would add one thing. It is not only about fashion. There's some cultural aspects attached to these beads. I will not speak for all cultures, but at least I know in my culture, when a person puts on maybe beads on the neck, it means something. When they put on beads around their waist, it means something for the ladies.
What does that mean? Can you give me some beads around the waist?
Well, definitely beads around the waist are meant to attract people. So
okay.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of like it. I think the African men kind of like it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. But I see also that some international persons also like beads. They really love beads as well. You see different types. You see the shells. You see different shells. These are beads. They just have different makeup. They're all beads. They're wearable.
So how did you go about picking guests for this event? The guest speakers. How did you go about how do you determine who you want to pick to speak on this event?
Well, I had to classify because fashion is quite broad. I had to like bring it like to a reasonable categorization. So I considered 3 categories. So the 3 categories I considered for this event to make it more interesting is clothing line. Okay. So we're going to with clothing line like textile production, like fashion art. These are clothing lines. Then we have the second one is the wearable art, where we have makeup and the beads. Then we have the branding section, where we have talking about brand improvement and business branding in fashion and how to build your confidence, especially for models as well, because the models also have to understand what it means to be a model, how to project your confidence and things like this. So we have that area. So me picking the speakers based on that was like I had to look at different people and then make contact with them to get their conference to join. So I'm kind of happy that they were able to come on board and make this event happen. So it's just based on those 3 categories: clothing, wearable art, and branding. Yeah.
Florence, if you look at the variety of people that Chinelo has picked already, if you are to add an extra people to it, what angle would you be looking at? I mean, the speakers.
Amongst the speakers, I haven't seen a commercial model. which is actually the area I want to, you know, that I'm focusing on at the moment. So it would be great if they add one person.
And for those commercial model out there, if you have not joined, reach out to Chinelu. This is an opportunity to showcase yourself, your brand,
Yeah.
and let people know what you do.
Yeah.
So let's talk about branding. What would you say about branding? Give us your view about branding. Florence.
I look at branding as how you present yourself to the audience, to the world, and you have to be very, very authentic. That is when you'll be unique. That's the one thing that will differentiate you from everybody. Authenticity. When you look at the people that have brands, for example, Louis Vuitton is a brand. Tommy Hilfiger is a brand. So people will not go buy clothes from a different store. They'll say, I'm going to go and buy from this particular brand because it has a name. But not only does it have a name, but they have quality products. So when you brand yourself, you also have to attach quality to it. But don't forget to be authentic. That's how I look at personal branding.
And do you think Africans are doing enough in the area of branding themselves properly? Because our beauty, well, I think we have a different perspective of seeing things in our own way. But if we brand, and if we've been able to market our idea of beauty properly.
You know, in the African community, most of the brands are coming up, and they're really doing the best they can. But I believe that there can be improvements rather than having an idea and the idea is stolen and then branded by somebody else. You know, this is actually what we see. So rather than doing that, you need to be authentic enough and build your brand. It takes time, but you need to build it up. So I believe that they are doing their best. They can do more. They can really, really improve on their branding. They can do more to be out there. And like Florence rightly said, authenticity and originality stands out. Quality is very, very important. Quality of your product stands out, and it will stand the taste of time and anything. So when they come back to you and ask you, is this you? Of course you can say it's you because it's your brand and it is you and it is authentic. So we can do more in that space.
Florence, there's a question here from one of our audience. There's I should ask any of the both of you. Are we going to use this event to raise awareness on cultural appropriation and beauty standards? That's a good question.
It is. It is a good question.
I'll definitely say. Okay, go on.
No, please go ahead.
I would say the event will be used for cultural appreciation. For example, that when you bring in the beads and everything that represents culture, that shows the African, the African culture. That's our brand as Africa. When people see beads, they just know it's Africa.
And also to add to that, the appropriation based on you being beautiful. It doesn't matter if you're lepa, as we say it in Nigeria, or you're curvy. So long as you have that confidence to show yourself, that is what stands out. So for me, this is appropriation. You don't need to see somebody, because we're only used to seeing a particular kind of figure, and that has been claimed to be beautiful. In my view, it's your beauty. So appropriation here is you're going to use this event to correct that kind of impression. Whether you're curvy or you're slim or you're just you. So as a model, as a fashion influencer, being you and love yourself, that confidence should be there. And this event is going to correct that.
Yeah, there's a lot of there are a lot of campaigns about body shaming, and there are a lot of people now going to the big models that want to talk about, they want to show themselves, they're talking about body shaming.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think body shaming is a thing in Africa?
Definitely. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Body shaming it's a very big issue in Africa, but I love how so many people are coming out to appreciate their bodies. Yet they're not perfect. Yes, they're not perfect, but they love themselves the way they are. And you know, when you love yourself, even other people now get to see, oh, this is actually beauty. For example, there is a lady, she's called Rono. She's from Kenya. She's not obese, but she's big. But she's gorgeous and she loves herself. She's a very big presenter in Kenya. But she showcases her beauty and she's still beautiful.
Yeah, there's someone that left a comment here. It's from Christine Forte. He said, as long as you love yourself, you are beautiful 100%. No matter how you look like. You are perfect the way you are. And the world, let's fade away the real beauty.
True.
So what do you think, Chinelo, what do you think she's saying by that?
Yeah, she's right. She's right. She's right with what she said because it's the fact. You need to love yourself. You need to have that confidence. If you don't have that confidence, then you'll be looking for approval from people. And it doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, or tall or short. It's you. So you need to love yourself, bring out the confidence in you, and showcase it to the world. The world will have no other choice than to love you back. If they don't love you, you don't even need everybody to love you. Just have a few people who are close to you that you know you can communicate with. So she was 100% right. Yeah, she's right. And I agree with that too.
And are you having any plus size designer or model in this event?
They are invited because it's a free event. You're free to send in your articles, plus size, and also models. You're free to send in your pictures or a catwalk of yourself. Just show confidence. This is what we want to see.
So what do you mean? If they send it in, how are you going to display them? How are you going to make them? Talk about that, please.
We kind of discussed about this. We're looking at, because the event has a section for lookbooks. So we're going to use the lookbooks to arrange this the pictures and the videos in a way that it will flow smoothly within the event, like an entertainment area to also showcase what beauty looks like from different perspectives, whether big or small or just you the way you are. We're gonna present this through lookbooks, digital lookbooks.
Digital, okay, that's only for designers or models or whatever.
It's for designers, for the models. It's for the designers and the models, the fashion brands and the models.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of novel, it's new, but yeah, we're gonna give it a go. And I know
so at what point at the event will that be displayed? How does it come in?
Florence.
Sorry?
At what point would the digital book be displayed?
The lookbooks will be displayed at different intervals, you know, just to spice up the event. Different intervals. After a couple of speakers, we'll have lookbooks because we're planning to get more fashion designers and models that can give us some looks and maybe some videos as she had mentioned before. So there'll be a different intervals. You have like 3 sessions of lookbooks.
2 sessions of lookbooks. How do you break it down? Do you have a particular section for like fashion designers? Do you have a particular for models and the other aspect? How do you break it down?
Yeah, they will come under the categories as well.
And they have to prepare. Do you have to prepare their videos and pictures to send to you?
Yes, they have to prepare. They prepare their pictures and their videos sent to us. They could also send in pictures. You just send it in and send it to info@thegalady.com.
What do you intend to do? What would be the end point? What do you intend to come out of this fashion event? Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we are still talking about this event here. It's called Fashion Major Event. And if you have not subscribed to Afrobeat Germany, please subscribe to Afrobeat Germany. Check out Florence page online. Go follow her on Instagram. Go follow Afrobeat Germany on YouTube. And also Oga Lady's page. Go and check Oga Lady's page on Instagram. And also, please leave your comment because this discussion still continues. We are still going on with it.
I think this is Leo. Leo talking is like, hello guys, I'm really sorry about my connection issues. He's the one.
The guy that's supposed to be on us. Yeah.
Maybe he should request to join his page.
Somebody said, please let me please suggest at Fanny's Destinies as a designer.
I noted that down.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I
you noted that down.
Yeah.
They can just
and somebody again, Vanessa, Matilda. More clothing brands should come up with clothes for all body types and not just specialize with one certain type. They need to broaden the manufacturing industry. I think so. I think so.
I highly agree as well.
I agree with you. Not just one particular thing, but I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay. But now let's go to the guy, the fashion art guy that is going to be at this event. Tell me about it. What are you expecting to see from this fashion?
Well, Makudu Fal is a fashion artist and he's very, very talented with his artwork.
What's his name again? Please, his name again?
His name is Makudu Fal. Makudu Fal is from Senegal and he's based in Italy. His brand is unique because he makes his work on textiles. And it's a very, very beautiful site. And from the conversation we had, he gets his imagination from African inspiration. So things that he has seen growing up and things he has come in contact with, he draws them up and then on the textiles, and he's going to give us more on that. And I think
so. So basically, the fabric is canvas. So he puts pictures of things, his imagination, his ideas. Instead of in the gallery now, he's putting it on clothes and everywhere on the street. I think that's a smart way
it is a smart way for creative designers to move, because if you want to make more money, you cannot just only take your products to the museum. You need to put it out there. This is your idea. You can make good money from it. So why not? To come learn from Makudu Fal, come learn from other artists, come network. It's a good win. It's a good win-win opportunity.
Florence, the first time I met you with your photo guy.
Yes.
Tell me about
photographer, my very, very amazing photographer, art shot by Tony. Yes, he's a great guy. He has good ideas. He has good concepts. He's good with editing. So we're going together. We are going together because he's also just started. Okay. But he does amazing. He does an amazing job.
I see the things he's doing on his page, and I really wanted to connect with him. I said, man, these guys are doing amazing things. But,
yeah.
Really, I'm really impressed.
Because this is also their industry as well.
Yeah. Yes. The fashion industry is so broad. It is very wide. I mean, there's so much you can do in this industry. There's a lot.
We didn't even talk about here. Not, you know, there's so many things we can talk about. But now we're like being focused on a few so that we can actually get to the spice.
Yeah.
But Florence, is there anybody in the fashion world that inspired you? Is there anybody you saw and you said, okay, I want to do this?
Nobody really. I didn't look at one particular person, but I would just scroll through my Instagram and look at these models, you know, especially on these fashion websites. For example, Pretty Little Thing, especially. If you look at their pages, if you go through their websites, it's just the models. I love the way the models. I won't say one particular person because I now have to make a list of various people that have, you know, that have influenced me. I love There's so many people, there are very many influencers that fashion enthusiasts. I would say one lady, she's my friend actually, personal friend. She's called Sasha Ferguson. She has a very good fashion taste. Then, as I mentioned, Mrs. Matovu, she has a very good fashion taste as well. I mentioned Natalie Tewa from Kenya, Karen Kane, Ghana. In Nigeria, there are so many. I will not start. There are very many people that influence me.
When you say fashion taste, how do you mean? Because it differs. I think it depends on how people see it, isn't it?
It depends on
Yeah.
how people see it.
Yeah.
You see, fashion test, we may have the same closet with the same type of clothes, but if I get out of the house, I'll look different.
Exactly.
I may look better than one person that has the same exact closet. Did you get me? So it's the way you play with these clothes.
But does the body type determine that?
No. You
For
need to
every
know.
body type, if you know your body type, you should also kind of find a
What
way
about
where
guys
you
with big tummies like us?
can wear good to keep it in and then keep your shape.
Yeah.
You know, because you just have to know what fits you, what goes with your kind of body size.
Yes.
Let me ask you. Let me ask both of you guys, both of you.
Exactly. Even
When did your
relationship.
fashion? It's a what?
Someone mentioned the way you wear it with your character and soul is the main fact.
Okay, your courage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But what do you think about somebody determining, like a fashion advisor, somebody who clothes you? Do you think sometimes they satisfy your needs? Do you think they meet up to your expectations sometimes? Does it always work?
You know, it depends on their own taste and what they think will fit for the events they're clothing you for. So if you don't like it, you can decide, okay, I don't want this one, I want to wear this. So you also have your rights to decide what you want to wear and what makes you feel good, what makes you looks good. So yeah.
But also, I think the fashion sense also works with time and situation.
Definitely. You cannot
Because
just dress
there
the
was a
way you
time,
want to.
there was a time when it was all baggy, and now it became stretch, and now it's going back to baggy. And then at that point in time, you start feeling as if the olden days, the old fashion sense is ugly. You know,
Definitely.
when it started becoming stretch, you look at those baggy pants and start imagining, oh, I was wearing these baggy pants those days, and start feeling as if it's ugly.
It's all a trend. If you watch it, it's a trend. It goes from this to that, and it's a circle of life. What we are calling old school now was trendy then, and it's even coming back. So it's like
The
one
trend is
generation wears
repeating.
something and it
The
comes
cycle.
back. It's a circle. So
Okay,
it's just the way we mix it up. It's a circle.
question Pote wrote, you might look bright in a paper bag because you smile bright, and someone else will just feel like you are in a paper bag. So your personal, that means what she's. I think I understand what she's saying. She's saying your personality
Your
is
person.
is a very determinant factor in this issue. How you carry yourself, and I think that's very right. I think that's very right.
I love
So,
that.
I think tomorrow I'm going to try a brown paper bag on and see how I carry myself with so much confidence and see how it works. And see how it works for me.
But she has a point, and that's the art of influencing.
Yes.
Yeah, she's really making a point here. Yeah, your personality is making it look good.
Making it. Yeah.
Yeah, your personality
You're
determines
right.
it.
You're very right. It's true.
She's very, very correct in that area.
Yeah.
So,
Very right.
Chinela, we're going to be having models working at this event, or is there going to be anything like that?
Oh yes, there will be. We're working with a modeling agency, and there will be models. There will be a fashion show. So we're actually working with two of them from different areas, and there will be fashion show, live digital live fashion show at the event as well. Yeah. Thank you.
She said she loves your idea. So, Bob, why is the ladies getting all these love? What's wrong with me? What's happening here? I don't know. There's something to love in this my direction.
I don't know. We should really get Leon. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we should get him on. I don't know. He's trying to add the live video on his page, and I'm trying to contact him, but
I've tried adding him. I've sent him invitation, but I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't know, because I'm trying to use my other phone to contact him, but
I sent him an invitation and he's not coming on. I think he's missing out on this one because it's informed with 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, fashion. May I ask, what are your favorite colors? And what does color have? Start from, let me say, ask your favorite colors first.
So who should go first?
Any of you guys?
sorry.
What's your favorite colors? Let's talk about colors in relative to fashion. What's your favorite colors first? And why did you choose that color?
Well, for me, I wouldn't say I have a favorite color, but I can say that pink looks good on me, and that's a fact. I know that. So it's like one of my colors that I like. I like blue. I like black. I like white. I like most of the colors, gold especially. But I don't really have a favorite. So it depends on my mood, and I wear depending on my mood and what kind of occasion it is.
And Florence, what's your favorite color?
Oh, I can't hear you anymore.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah.
Florence, I can't hear you. I think Florence is frozen. You're frozen. I can hear you now. You love red. Why red?
I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
It's a strong color. It represents so much. So much. That's why I love red. I love red and army green.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just had a call, but your volumes have gone low. I don't know how to repair this.
Can you hear me now? Just stop the video.
Can I try to log in again?
No, just stop the video. Tap the video on and on again. It should be fine. We can hear you clearly anyway. So, Florence, how is color a determining factor in your fashion sense?
In your fashion sense, I would not say in a fashion sense, but it also depends on the season. For example, there's some colors you will not put on in winter. There's some colors you put on in summer, and there's some colors you put on in autumn. They're different, you know. That's where the color concept comes in. But back in Africa, we are used to having summer all year, so it's a mixture of colors.
Okay. Somebody just sent in a question now. He said, hold on, let me go back. He said, Afrobeat, he said, hold on. Chinelo is coming. Okay. So let me read somebody's question. He said, the name is Atugonzani Timothy.
Atugonza Timothy.
Yeah, but do you know that sometimes cause can influence the way you dress? I don't know if you had already thought about that. Exactly.
What is the question again?
He said, but do you know that cause can influence the way we dress sometimes? You know, like, but is that really a determining factor? Because whichever money you have, you can buy whatever you want to.
Yes, he said cause. We can't hear you properly.
Huh? He said what?
I don't think cause will determine your dressing.
Your finances, I think your finances determine.
It does
No,
not determine.
it's just like what the other lady said. You can be in paper bag and still look good. So it's
Yeah.
your confidence and how you present yourself that matters. So
That
even if you have all the money and you dress in a way, you can still be, you might still not look
you
good.
can look.
You have the money though.
Okay.
So
Big Jew Music and Empire left a question here. He said, does color play a role in contribution or play a role in contributions to look and appearance of a person wearing it? You know, in this sense, I want to say, yeah, because in terms of, it's not every color that works with you. Does every color work with you?
Nope.
no. So it depends. You need to know what color works for you. You really need to know that. So yes, color does play a part to your looks. If you know what works good for you, like for me, I know pink looks good on me. So it depends. If you wear gold, it also shines a lot on me. So depends. Definitely, I would agree with the fact that yes, it does play a part.
Okay, we got somebody. Yes, there's somebody I've been trying to catch into this event. You've seen, we miss Lionel and we got Janet. Please, can you introduce yourself? Let me not say too much. You introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do and how you make this money and how you spend the money. Tell us.
Hello, my name is Jenna, but you can call, on Facebook, on Instagram, they call me Genty Black Beauty, and I am
How do you say TNT? Can you spell it so that they know how to get to you?
JNT, as a JNT Black Beauty.
Okay. And you are?
And I am younger. I'm trying to build my own company, and I live in Berlin, and yeah, and I am like a florist. I sorry, my English is not so good, but I'm trying.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, so I'm a florist in Instagram, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. So I met her once at an event, and she is also a fashion enthusiast. I say a lot of things that she do. You know, I'm very, very privy. I'm busy out there searching for people, looking for people, and I found her, and she was on this video. I said, okay, let her in and let her tell us about her fashion idea. What first of all, what's your interest in, what interests you in fashion? What area of fashion are you so much interested in? What do you do?
With African fashion, I love to do African fashion, and I produce my own things at home. I sew my own designs, and since last year, 2020 or 2019, I built my own brand called JNT Design.
She's thinking in German.
Yeah, I speak German. My English is so bad. That's why I'm sorry. And yeah, I love to work with African stuff, African fabric, African designs, and my own part is like I design my things with Europe and African style together, and to make it like modern. So exactly that's it. That's why I love to design African stuff, and yeah.
That's good.
Okay, we've got everybody here. I must tell you, I belong to a group here, a group of musicians. We have a group of musicians on WhatsApp, and there are about 50 of them in that group, in that WhatsApp group, and it's called German Afrobeat Superstars group. Understand me? And what they do is they kind of work with each other to help promote each other. If you're in that group, we release the names of 5 musicians every week, and then everybody go to their page and support them, like, share their videos, and I think the fashion industry might be useful to them because they do a lot of videos. They will need makeup artists. They need somebody to design their wardrobes and all this stuff. Have you ever thought about look at these people from this area, Florence? If you're going to fashion, have you thought about clothing, designing, picking clothes for these people for their videos and all this stuff?
Yes, that's one of the things I mentioned I want to look into. It's called wardrobe styling.
Okay.
Wardrobe styling.
Sorry, I don't have the right words to use to say these things, but I guess you got it right. Wardrobe styling. So, have you ever thought about you've talked about that? Have you reached out to any musician here in Germany? Because you have people in Berlin here, Germany here, who are into music, who are superstars, who want to look good. But sometimes they need extra help. They're too busy writing music or producing their music, so they need extra hands. So, have you tried to reach out to one?
At the moment, no, but I am looking into it because it's one of my aspirations in the near future.
And Janet, aside from designing for yourself, have you designed to anybody? Because we have this host of these musicians also that you want to wear African designs on their videos, and probably Florence is going to be picking their wardrobes in the future. How do you collaborate with Florence to make things like this happen?
Let me think. I'm coming. So design for the singers and for the people making the music, right?
Because before you go so there's a musician here. It's called Big Do Music Empire, and he's saying, "I am a model for." I am a model, and I'm a model through my music videos.
Through his music videos. Nice.
So, so how have you gone? Are you going to work with?
Yeah, when I'm gonna contact with the person, and the person will tell me what the person will like, as which kind of style and which color and all of those things, and I will make a skate on that ideas, and then put everything together, and then try to sew one example for the person for the music video. Yeah. I think that what I would do first.
Yeah, but do you think you will ever collaborate with someone like Florence, whose job is going to be in the future to pick their wardrobes?
Yeah.
I'm setting up a business right now, and I'm preparing my commission. I'll write my receipts right now.
But I'd really actually love to work with Janet, even now, like just to, I don't know, model for your brand and, exposure in Berlin and Germany in particular. And there's one person here saying, at Blazeman Official, my very, very good friend, is saying, wearing your best range of colors can have a huge impact on your wardrobe and your confidence. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, definitely. Because sometimes I remember those days when we came to Europe newly, and we used to dress hip hop things. When you dress, there's a way you dress up, you're more gangster, and then on Sunday when you're going to the church and you have your suit on, you're just a gentleman. So all these things affects your moods up and down. The way you're dressed is the way you're going to act,
Sometimes, yes.
That's very true.
It depends on your mood.
It depends on the mood, yes.
Janet, are you aware of this fashion event? Have you seen it?
I saw it on Instagram, and but I don't even know what about it. But I'm just following just now that
you saw it on my page. Did you reach out to me? Isn't it? When you say you reach out to me, did you reach out to me? No, you're missing out on business because
I'm sorry.
Gina, can you tell her a bit on how she can be part of this? Oh, hold on, let me read this first of all.
There's a question from Leo.
Good. From who? Somebody said I have a question from Good Mood Givers Shopping.
Yeah.
I have a question for everybody. Do you think as an African who would necessarily produce African design, or you think there is a freedom there depending on what's in your side, what's on your side.
Inside. I think
are we limited? I think what he's saying, as Africans, are we limited to designing just African clothes, or can we explore?
No.
For we can explore.
Exactly.
You can explore.
There is so much opportunity to be very creative, and
exactly
the African continent that I know, they're all very, very creative. You just need to give them the opportunity. Just like Janet is doing right now, mixing some ideas from what she knows and putting this creativity on textiles and designing these things. So you're not just limited to only producing with African design. You can go outside of the scope. You don't need to create a box for yourself. Just go outside and beyond, and you will see how it can be from any angle, so long as you're authentic. Like Florence would say, your authenticity matters, and then pushing your brand through this kind of digital platform that we're building. Push your brand out there.
Florence, do you think? Sorry, Florence, do you think as an African designer based in Europe can produce clothes in Europe and sell back to Africa? Is it possible?
Why not?
100%.
Why not? I'm actually looking into that. I wanted to answer your previous question as well. You said we are not limited to African designs. As I said, I'm looking into opening a fashion house. Now, that fashion house will have everything from African to modest fashion to exotic fashion to high-end fashion. Everything will be included in this fashion house. There is no limit.
And Janet, how are you doing selling your brands in Berlin and Europe as a whole? How is it going? Marketing?
For the moment, as of for last 2020, sorry, I was having an online shop that I sell my stuff, but because of Corona time, it's a little bit difficult, and I just closed my online shop. Then I started now selling my things like on Facebook or Instagram, and also making some advertise on WhatsApp, for the moment, and telling many people my brand and such things.
But how is the business going? Can I model for you?
Because now it's a little bit difficult because many people does not know my name, does not know my brand, they don't know that I'm selling things. Then it's difficult to let them contact me to sell things. That's why it's a little bit difficult, I can be honest. Yeah.
Sweetheart.
Okay, let me just read let me read this question first of all. Sorry. It's from question 40. You can explore, I think. Let me. No, I don't get it. No, it's very difficult to brand.
I'm a white, but I'm not just wearing the European thing.
Okay.
I like to wear the African fabric and feel so good. Fashion is from
A to Z, yeah.
From A to Z, yeah. From A to Z.
I highly agree.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Janet, can I model for you?
Yeah.
Can I say
something? Are you guys laughing now? Am I not supposed to be a model?
Yes. Everybody can be.
Everybody can model, huh?
Yeah.
I'm only good at talking, not modeling.
Can I say something to Janet?
You want to say something? Go on.
Janet, you said it's a little bit difficult in this Corona period. You're mistaken. There is a lot of potential. Everyone is online. Everyone is online. It is now simpler for you to do what? To get market. Showcase. Now there's events like this one. People are going to attend. There's more. The internet is infinity possibilities, infinity opportunities. Just market your thing.
Yeah.
This is
marketing.
I think
Janet, you're missing out on this now. You should have one of your design behind you. Like I'm putting this.
You should have one of your. You should have sent your articles like yesterday. You know, send it in so that we can arrange the brands and put them out there. You need to be seen.
Yeah, I agree. I want to work with you actually.
But before we mix up things, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not subscribed to any of these names, to Florence, to Oga Lady, to Janet, JL, NT, online, please go and subscribe to them. And don't forget Afrobeats Germany, man. We are out there. I meet a lot of you out there on the street, and you come to me and say, I'm watching on your video, but I don't see your likes, I don't see your comments, I don't see your sharing of my video. You don't do nothing for me, and you call yourself my friend. You're breaking my heart. Please share these videos. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe so we could continue doing what we do. You know, I'm seriously going to still continue talking about this music group, German Afrobeat All Stars group that we have here. There's a lot that's going to be coming out for them very soon. Soon there will be a mixtape from this group coming out. And these guys are doing a lot. There's going to be a German Afrobeat All Stars mixtape. And there's going to be a lot of promotion, a lot of videos. So you need to hook up to this group. If you're out there, you're a fashion designer, you are a videographer, or you are a photographer, or how do you say it? Those that design the album covers and all this. If you're into the design world, you're into anything that will affect the music business, reach out to this group because there's ample opportunity to do business there. So, and if you want to reach out to them, you got to come and pay me some money. I need the money. Okay, so it has been an exciting.
I want to ask Janet a question. So if you decide to participate in this fashion major event that is coming up on the 29th of May, what are your expectations from this event? Like, what are you expecting?
Like to work together.
Okay, networking.
And to be very work together, honest and open. That to be very unique or something. I think that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't allow Janet to speak to say that in German. So it's very, very clear.
I will try. I would like to say in English. Although English is a little bit difficult, but I would like to.
You're doing great.
You're doing amazing. Trust me.
You can, because I understand German too. So
we all understand German, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So please go so that you can be free to express.
Yeah.
Say it as it is inside your mind.
In German.
Yeah, I want our German audience to enjoy this 1 minute. Let's give our German audience 30 seconds.
Ich würde sagen, was ich genau jetzt gesagt auf Englisch habe, so Zusammenarbeit, dass man ehrlich ist, dass man einfach offen miteinander arbeitet. Und das ist sehr wichtig für mich, dass man einfach, auch wenn man mit euch arbeitet, dass man das Gefühl hat, man ist sozusagen wie in einer Familie halt. Ja, das ist sehr, sehr, sehr wichtig für mich. Halt. Habe ich die Frage jetzt so beantwortet? Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das so richtig verstanden habe.
Ja, das
See how smooth very fast that one went. So let's go back now to the next channel. Let's go back to the next channel. Yes. Yeah, I see a lot of people dropping questions here. This has been. Somebody said, "Don't forget GNG." We are not forgetting you.
We're not forgetting GNG.
We just missed that you cannot. You're not able to join this video. But anyway, we'll do more of this live talk. Has been a very intensive, interesting one. I'm happy for what. Sure, I don't need this guy anymore. I'm just with 3 ladies. One man among the 3 ladies. Let me have fun. It's just rest.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all this discussion here is geared towards this event that's going to happen in Berlin on the 29th of May. On the 29th of May, this event, the fashion major event, and the term is your fashion sense. We want you all to bring your fashion sense. It's not just only the speakers. We want the audience to participate. It's going to be a participation. We want everybody to be involved in it.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I'm speaking this thing, I want to jump into, can I speak broken English? So Jen has expressed himself in the best way that she can. So let me speak my own pidgin English, you understand me? So we want to bring everybody when they're out there, they're gonna join this fashion major event. And I'll see all these beautiful ladies, out there, and also good-looking guys who come join us that day, and more pretty ladies, and more designers. It's going to be a fun day at this event. It's going to be online. It is free. Jump and register online now. Go register now before the room full. So if the room full, you'll be at the back of the line. There will not be no space for you. Yeah. So, how... in this pandemic now, let's talk about this pandemic now. What do we do with our clothes and our fashion?
Take pictures.
Thank you, Lord.
Take pictures.
You know, the fact that, sorry, I have to come here. The fact that we're even in this pandemic, it's like, it's a testing time, because if you stay indoors,
you know, I got to cut you on this one. Somebody just dropped something right now. She says, if you need a white model, let me know.
You're welcome to join. Just sending.
So you take her name now and establish a contact with her, because she's letting you know already now. And somebody says, can you please kindly send us a link for registration? Can you put the link? Can you add the link immediately there? Can somebody add the link?
I just quickly added the link for registration there.
Okay, the link is there. Check, the link is there under Oga Lady now. So just Aswan Berlin, greetings. So please go follow Oga Lady at Oga Lady online, at Florence online, at Jen also, JNT what?
JNT Black Beauty.
JNT Black Beauty online, and
Afrobeats Germany.
I know you don't play around that, but you must follow Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Somebody says, and Blaze Man official said, simply look for us, the models.
We
want to do the magic.
That's my
They won't perform. So,
that's my G right there.
So that's the IG. You get in contact with Chinelo and let's get this blasting. You know, we've been here how long now, and it's getting interesting. So let's just do this for the next 10 minutes, and we'll call it for a day. I think we have had fun. I want to continue to say thank you to everybody that's taking their time to be on this live video, which has been an exciting one. I never knew it would be that fun, and I never knew that this number of people will be on this, and I think we have all benefited from this. I'm sorry, Lionel, you couldn't join this. It's like could have been a place for you to really showcase your stuffs. And why do you guys think the African fashion has been sitting at the back of the fashion industry for too long?
It's all about branding.
How we know branding is?
What's in my mind?
Do you think the growth of African movie industry and the music industry has helped the fashion industry also?
Absolutely.
It has. It has. It's just that most times we're still wearing the other kinds of clothing, but now we're kind of pushing it in and mixing it up. And it's really good. So the more we focus on how to brand, because branding is very important. It's different from marketing. Branding is kind of your own identity. The moment we're able to brand our creativity. Then you can make sales from that creativity. But if you're not branding, you're just putting things out there. You're not doing. It's not the main thing. You have to have a particular name. You have to like have your own identity as a brand. So that's where it comes in. If we work on the branding, I'm sure we're even going to be far ahead, because we are very good at what we do. We just need to put more effort in the branding aspects. And this is where we come in. So yeah.
Somebody says she wants the contact to all of you, ladies.
Yeah, you can just
No problem. Send us a DM. Instagram.
Yeah. Definitely. Sure.
Do you think? Let's go to the major, most important thing. I think I shouldn't let that go. We should have to talk about it. Hair. Let's talk about your hair, the African woman hair. What is the importance of your hair in area of fashion? Hold on, before we go, let me read this question before we go to that hair. Say, we need shops where you can go in, try something on, feel the African fabrics. She's saying the fact. It says it's missing in Germany, so they need a shop. The African fashion industry is way big now. I can tell you that. Okay, then let's talk about your hair. How important is African hairstyling in the world of fashion?
Plays a very big role. A very big role.
Just your hair alone.
How serious you guys are? The way you're answering this, you're answering very serious and official.
The hair is very important, because if you're a lady or in African, a woman does not make her hair, you will not look pretty, exactly. Then maybe how can I say that? The hair is very important for us in African industry, or the African woman is very important, because with you don't need to put a nice dress, but if you make your hair, everything what you put on, it will look wonderful.
It's just African women, or for women in general. It's hair.
Women, but also men. For example.
Yeah, exactly.
Blaze has said, no, Blaze has said here, a good haircut can enhance facial features. I agree. There's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah. With bald hair.
No, I agree. There's a very
good friend of mine. What do you mean I don't have hair?
You just choose the particular hairstyle.
Somebody said, I think there is also rigidity amongst the target market, which has refused to embrace the new fashion trend that are also quite nice. That is from Atugonza Timothy. Another can say, a good haircut can
enhance facial features. I agree. This is what I was saying.
That's based on our fish.
Yes.
Okay. So what's my haircut doing to my face? So what's my haircut doing to my face right now?
You have a nice haircut. No hair.
You're very nice. It's complimenting you. It's complimenting your fashion. It's complimenting your whole outfit.
You look like your brother.
I look like myself, man.
There's a friend of mine actually who had lockdown hair, I would say. Just going for a haircut. Woo! Oh my God. All the outfits were just looking so good on the person.
Yeah.
So good.
So he changed.
He changed from, if he was on level 5, he went to level 20.
Yeah, it's for both male and female when you have a nice haircut.
We have someone that just joined in now, Danny Ratty Music. He's from the German Afrobeat All Stars group. And this is one of those musicians that you guys are going to be taking care of their wardrobes in the future, because they are about to explode and go big. And when they cash in the money, we want to take part of that money also into the fashion industry. Because I'm attached myself to them also as one of the bloggers in the group, because I want that money from them also when they grow big. I'm there in this.
Secure that bag.
want to secure the bag.
Yeah.
So, Chinelo, you have a makeup artist at this event.
Yes, I have a makeup artist that will be representing the makeup artist Silver. She is well known in the diaspora, and she's an expert in it. If she makes you up like this, and you'll be looking for yourself, even. I'm telling you. You will be just transformed. She's
That's a woman business, now.
sorry?
The makeup thing is for women. You guys
It's
have
not
more.
only for women.
It's not only
It's
women,
not
it's
only
for men
women.
as well.
How? How? So I'm gonna sit down and somebody start painting my face up or what?
No.
If you're going to do like a shootout or something, photography or movies or even in the music, if you want to shoot a music video, you need a
But
makeup artist.
not for going out.
Of course not. Some people do it for red carpet events.
For
I
the carpet,
know
you
guys
have
do makeup.
some
I
red
know guys
lipstick
who
on
take
the
their time
lips.
to make makeup.
No lipstick, just a simple,
A
natural.
simple makeup, yeah. Exactly.
So Blaze is attacking me and said men do makeup too. Blaze, when last did you make makeup?
Yeah, of course, they do makeup. Of course, they do.
But there's also some guys who do also make just a simple makeup. You don't even recognize that they put makeup, but they have makeup.
Yeah.
Just shaving the beard, they take their time to put oil and things.
If you need men to make makeup, they'll make your lipstick on this.
Not lipstick, those who do nice shaving, they put some kind of oil. They male makeup. Don't say that.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
So, this is strange. Well, let me repeat again for those of you who have not subscribed to Afrobeats Germany, please do go subscribe to Afrobeats Germany on YouTube, Facebook, on Instagram. Come on, what are you waiting for? And look at these beautiful ladies there. Go join, go follow them on Instagram. They need to be followed. Go check their channel up, and also go and register for this event. What's wrong with my computer? Go and register for this event. We have there's a page for it on Facebook. Go there, follow the link, and she's just shared the link here. Also, go register and prepare yourself. If you don't go register on time, before you know, everywhere is full. We'll let you in, but you'll be at the back, and you'll be far away. Somebody will see your face. No free advert for you. So you better register now. Take the front seats so that you will be seen. So we have just 2 minutes to go. But then I want you guys to wait. Okay, the Danirati music says he's going to follow you guys right away. So I'm going to start. Let me start from Janet. Janet, tell us about your brand, where it can be found, and how they can connect to you, and what you're offering out. So just tell us a bit short before we go.
So my brand, you can contact me on Instagram, and you can contact me on Instagram down with JNT Black Beauty. Then you can, then I can give you more information about my brand, because for now you cannot find me nowhere apart of Instagram or Facebook or exactly.
And let's go to Florence. Florence, tell us about your brand and where you can be found and what you intend to do. Just a lowdown.
I can be found on Instagram at Florence Nas, on Twitter at Florence Nas, on TikTok at Florence.
How do you spell the Florence Nas? Spell it.
Florence, then N-A-S-S.
Okay.
Everywhere. Then Facebook, Florence Nasuna. I intend to do commercial modeling. That's what I'm doing at first. Right now I'm focusing on commercial modeling. Then I'll look at my fashion house in a couple of, let's say, years. Basically that. And then I'll look at styling, wardrobe styling.
Okay. And Chinelo, please tell us a bit about your brand, the event that's about to come up, and just how to connect.
So my brand is Organically, and it can be found on Instagram, on Facebook, And we have a website. If you just go to ogaladyblog.com, you get to see what we do there. We are a consulting firm connecting brands, both personal brands and corporate brands as well. So if you're a fashion brand, you need to be connected. You consult with us. We make things happen for you. So we're building brands for people and putting them out there. So you can reach us at Ogalady36 on Instagram, Ogalady on Facebook, and join our Facebook page as well. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Afrobiz Germany is your online platform that you want to connect to. We help spread your news, we help shout your names, we help ring your bells. So connect to Afrobiz Germany. Join us online, connect to us on our YouTube channel, Instagram, and all other platforms. And we are heavily involved in this fashion major event. If you have not registered, now, like I told you before, go and register. And also, very soon I'm going to be singing a lot of songs about, shouting about the German Afrobeat All Stars. It's a huge thing. If you're a musician out there, you're not joining this group, connect to me, reach out to Afrobeat Germany, and we are good at making things happen. We are connecting people. So please reach out to us, help our channel grow. We need you to help our channel grow. And also go and follow these ladies. You know, if you follow them, they'll follow you back. If you click on their videos, they'll click on your video. This is how we all are
Help
going
each
to
other.
grow. And if you have a topic and you want me to discuss, or you have an idea of an interview, if you have something burning in your mind you want to talk about, reach out to Afrobeat Germany. We can set up a live video session like this where we could have a proper discussion. So I want to say thank you to all and everybody that has been part of this discussion, everybody that's taken their time to be a part of this discussion. We feel blessed. I want to say thank you to these beautiful ladies that have spent their evening with
Thank you, everybody.
I want to say thank you to all, and it has been fun. It has been a wonderful time. Do not forget to go and follow these ladies and let this discussion continue. We are not ending the discussion here. It's going to continue online. Leave your comments there. These ladies are going to respond. I'm going to respond. We're going to continue this discussion. I'm going to post this video also on YouTube in a very short while. I want to say thank you very much. So they said, somebody said, please share the handles of this lady. We are going to share the handles of this lady on our Instagram page, so you can find all their handles. I'm going to say share it. So I want to say thank you very much for giving me your time. It has been a wonderful time. Thanks you.
It's
very,
a pleasure.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a
Thank you.
pleasure. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Good night. Have a beautiful evening.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you, everybody.